How's it going, everyone? Texas Man here, back with another video. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. If you guys would please give the video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button. Select all for all notifications so you guys don't miss out on future content. And of course, if you guys are big Star Trek fans, I do have a Star Trek playlist here on the channel. I am currently working on my review for Deep Space Nine, along with Voyager and a bunch of other Star Trek stuff. But recently here in 2025, we got a brand new movie. And, yeah, it's Star Trek Section 31. I want to state off... I want to start off this review with saying something that may be controversial to people. But I think a lot of people that are Star Trek fans either are not going to watch this because it doesn't look like Star Trek. Shocking little revelation. It doesn't look like Star Trek in the movie. And you might watch this film and you'd be like, oh, that was something. It was a movie. It was something that happened. And I kind of want to get my 90 minutes back from watching this slop fest. I know for a fact a lot of people have already discussed this movie in several videos, but I wanted to give you guys my own personal thoughts and opinions because I did watch it. Unfortunately, I did watch it. This Section 31 movie is a spin-off from Star Trek Discovery. Same way, sort of, how Star Trek Strange New Worlds is. It's a product of that show. I didn't think we needed a Section 31 movie, and this Section 131 movie is not part of the Prime timeline. So if you were hoping that this Section 1 movie, which is supposed to be a TV show, and it definitely looks like it through the editing process, because characters get absolutely zero depth and arcs and intrigue. They're very one-dimensional. This Section 31 movie is not part of the Prime timeline. So if you were hoping for some depth and intrigue into this secret organization during the timeline of TNG, of DS9, Voyager, even Picard, this show is completely uncanon just because of the fact it doesn't take place in the Prime timeline. It takes place in the timeline of Discovery, which has, if you guys don't know, has been declared non-canon. So you don't even need to watch this to understand anything else in the actual Prime timeline when it comes to TNG, DS9, Voyager, the original series, Picard, any of that stuff. So with that, there's a canon problem of you not wanting to watch this film. Second of all, this is just it's just a bad movie. I don't want to even say it's not just a bad Star Trek movie. It's just a bad movie. Like I said, the characters are one-dimensional. Basically, this Emperor is tasked with protecting the United Federation of Planets, Starfleet, and she has to, work with this CIA-like group, which they act and talk and behave like children. They don't act like adults. They don't talk like adults. They all act like children. There is nothing in this movie that is really Star Trek. It is very depressing. It's gloomy. There isn't much Federation versus the Romulans or dealing with, the Klingon Empire. It is a very by-the-books Black Ops movie set in the Star Trek universe. But there is no Federation in this movie. It's utterly depressing to watch this. The color grading is horrible. And I think a lot of the budget for this movie went to the actress Michelle Yeoh because she's the driving pull for you to go watch this. So if you like her as an actress, she is fine. Nothing stands out to me from her performance. And everybody else that's in this movie is just filling a role. It almost feels like they phoned in their roles and they just did this for a paycheck. And I'm not the only person that hates this movie, not only from other YouTubers, but even IGN gave this a 2 out of 10. IMDb has given it 3.9 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes has given it a 22%. So even big review places online don't like this. Right now, at the time of recording this video, Rotten Tomatoes had just dropped to 21%, and the popcorn meter is sitting at 17%. And the critical consensus right now is beam it out of here, Scotty. It's a horrible movie. I'm not going to read other people's reviews, but the general consensus for people that, review movies and get paid to do so, unlike myself at the moment, I just do this for fun. People that get paid to do this hate this movie as well, because it's not Star Trek. And it's not a good sci-fi movie. It's not even a good spy thriller movie. It's not a good espionage movie. It is so by the numbers film that it's boring. This is supposed to be an action adventure, and there's nothing that kept my interest. I literally almost fell asleep. If it wasn't for the fact that I was going to make this video, I would have just shut this off. That's how bad this movie is it bored me to tears. Nothing is intriguing. There's no shocking twists and turns and revelations you don't see coming from a mile away. Even the Vulcan in this movie, it's just a robot inside of it's just an alien inside of a robot suit that looks like a Vulcan. It's not even a true Vulcan. Like, really? You couldn't even keep one of the main races in Star Trek history just normal. No, we got to do a twist and turn on that too. Ugh, so dumb. It's like, really? Star Trek is at a low point. I will still stand by the fact that I think Star Trek at its best ended with Star Trek Enterprise. So if you're looking for some good Star Trek, watch the original series again. Watch TNG. Watch Deep Space Nine. A lot of people don't know about DS9 because it's like, okay, it's a space station sitting in space and there's no exploration. If you're wanting some good Star Trek, watch Deep Space Nine. To me, it's probably one of the best Star Trek shows ever made. I think it's criminally underrated. There's a lot of great themes and messages, and it is Star Trek. It is very much Star Trek. But it has a lot of great battle scenes, great characters. It's a great show. And of course, check out Voyager if you're looking for something more about, ship getting lost somewhere and having to explore space to get home kind of thing. Kind of like kind of like Stargate Universe, but not as vulgar and divergent of soul. And of course, Enterprise was a good prequel, unlike Discovery. So, Star Trek Section 31, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 0 or 1 is because I've seen a lot worse, like Discovery, for example. So, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments down below. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.